Welcome. Today we're going to focus on your arms and shoulders. So we're going to begin in a nice and easy child pose. So making sure to stretch out your arms as much as possible. Then we're going to thread the needle. So you're going to raise your right arm up and thread it through. Stretch it out and bring your left arm behind your back and try to open your chest as much as possible and look up to the ceiling. Now we're going to take it on the other side. So you're going to raise your left arm up, thread it through, place your right arm behind your back, and you should feel a nice stretch in the shoulders here. Try to keep even weight on both knees. And from here, we're going to move into Malasana. So we're going to transition into downward dog and bring your left knee up towards the front of your mat. Move into a straddle as wide as you can, and then stretch out your arms. Okay, so if you can, try to touch your forehead down to the floor. Again, a very good shoulder stretch. Slowly bring your arms back in. Come up to a flat back. And bring your toes in slightly. So you can heel toe your feet in. Then you're going to turn your feet out slightly. And we're going to move into Malasana. So you're going to bend down as if you want to touch your butt to the ground, but not exactly. Take your arms out and wrap them around your shins. Okay. Here you'll feel a nice stretch in your triceps, your biceps, and even your forearms a little. Deep inhalations. It's even a lovely stretch for your lower back. Unwrap your arms, push off your hands. We're going to come up flat back, and then we're going to move right away into goddess pose. So a deep squat, and we're going to take our shoulders and dip them towards the center. So we're going to start with our right, dip, 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 and then our left shoulder. And we're going to alternate between the two. Straight back and dip. So exaggerate the movement. Feel it in your spine. Deep breath, straight back. Now we're going to come to a seated position. If you have a block and you think it would be more comfortable to sit on it, you can do so. And now we're going to grab our shoulder strap for additional help. If you don't have a strap, you can grab a bathrobe tie. That will help you too. So you can give it a try. You can move your right arm up with your elbow next to your head. Bend. And then you're going to move your left arm across your back and up to bind. And if you can't reach, then go ahead and feel free to use your strap or your tie. You'll find that one side's a little bit difficult, more difficult than the other. Now we're going to move to the other side. Ooh, this side's a little bit harder. You'll see that eventually your flexibility will improve, but it's always normal to feel less flexible on one side. Okay, release. Move your strap to the side. And now we're going to do a modified version of eagle pose. Normally we would do this standing up. However, for today we're going to do this seated because we're focusing on our arms and shoulders. So we're going to raise both arms up and we're going to swing the right arm under our left arm and bind our hands. So clasp your hands together and pull down. Try to get your hands below your chin. Feel a nice compression. Don't forget to breathe. Now we're going to try this on the other side. This time our left arm's going to go under our right arm. So raise both arms up and swing. Pull down. Transitioning into downward dog. We're going to try something different. We're going to hook our right foot behind your left foot and come down, dip your hips as if we're doing an upward dog. Release and lower your knees. So you can either move into Sphinx pose, where you're pushing off your elbows, or you can take baby cobra, bring in your hands closer to your ribs, squeeze in your elbows. And now we're going to move into puppy pose. So you extend your arms out and try to touch your chin to your mat. Excellent for the shoulders. Doing a good job. Stay focused. Not an easy pose. Stretch your back. Now from here, we're going to move into sleeping Vishnu. So you can lie on your side. Start with our left side. Support your head with your left hand. Raise your right leg up and grab onto your big toe. So this is just stretching your arm, your entire arm, and working on your balance. It's a little bit harder than it looks. thing, grab onto your big toe. Support your head with your right hand. Okay, now we're going to come on our backs. Knees to chest. And drop them to your right side. Making sure to keep both shoulders on the ground. You can hold on to your knees with your right hand if you wish. And look over your left shoulder. To the other side. Knees together. And back to center. Now please grab onto your block. If you don't have a block, you can use a thick book. Roll over to your stomach. So now we're going to lay on our arms. So you're going to put your right arm down and left arm on top, right in front of your chin, and cross. And rest your chin on your block. Try to outstretch your arms as much as possible. Now we're going to do the same thing. And your left arm closer to you and your right arm closer to the block. Making sure to keep your neck straight. Okay, now you can move your block to the side. Come over on your right side. You're going to send your right arm back completely and lay on your right shoulder. You're going to take your left leg and place it behind your right leg with your foot flat on the ground. And open your chest. If you prefer, you can keep your block to lay your head on it. Okay, this is excellent for the shoulders. Just make sure your knee is facing upwards, pointing towards the ceiling. Now same thing on the other side. Send your left arm back. The palm of your hand should be touching the floor. Make sure your feet is flat on the floor. And our final pose for today. If you have a bolster, it would be perfect. If not, then just use a thick towel and roll it up. You would need to place it flat against your butt. If your towel's too short, you can use a block to rest your head. Come to lying position, and you want to open your chest as much as possible and lay both forearms flat on the ground. If you want it to be a little bit more challenging, you can try to bring your hands closer to your ears.
I am enough. I am enough. I am love. I am love. Oh, life is good. Life is good. Life is good. I am enough. I am enough. I'm love. I am love. Life is good. Life is good. Life is good.
Feel free to stay here as long as you wish. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. See you soon. Namaste.